Hello, my name is Erik and I work as a developer on Zervicepoint. And this is part one of a series about some code cookies or things you can do in Zervicepoint. And I hope you will find them useful. And we will start easy by showing you some JavaScript and some stuff you can do in the form. So it's a huge benefit that you have in Zervicepoint, that you can make very dynamic forms. So I've created here a new service, we call it New Hire. So I'm thinking about adding some dynamic behavior to the form. So if we have a quick look on this initial form that I created, I just have some text fields and a simple drop down here. So this is basically an onboarding service. Down here in salary information, I have two options in the radio button. So what I want to show you is that if I choose monthly, I would like the user to only see the monthly salary text box. And if I click by hour, I'd like to only show the hour salary text box. So for us to achieve this, we need some JavaScript, and I'm going to show you how to do it. But first, I think we should, by default, this will be empty. So then we should perhaps hide these two. So let's do that first. So we're in the admin web. I'm going in here and I click hidden, and I go in here and I click hidden. I save and publish, and I don't write any comment now. I go out here and I refresh, and nice. They're both hidden by default. Okay, so now we want to toggle them or show them whenever I do a selection here. So we have events on each form element, and we can have them trigger when something changes. So when the salary option changes, we'll have a look on that value, and then we toggle the visibility on these two text boxes. So that's the basic theory of it. So we'll try to implement that now. So I go in here on the salary options and I click on edit JavaScript, and on change, because as I said, this happens when that text box changes. We'll just write the script that we want to have executed once this value changes. So I will explain this in a moment. Something. Okay, so this is a basic if clause. I will explain. If this.val, which means the value of this very form element that we're at, the script runs from, if this value, the selected value that is equals to something, then do this, else do this. So then we must know the values in the radio button. So we leave this quickly and we go into the salary options. I will click on edit there. And here we have the two options. We have monthly or by hour. So we don't look at the label here, we look at the value. So I copy that value. I go in here and I can click on the JS and I can change this to monthly. And then we need to show the correct text box here. And we need to know the exact name of the text box to show it. So I'm going to show how we know that. We go into monthly salary, the text box, and click edit. And at the very top, I have named it TB monthly salary. And TB is short for text box. So that's just the way that I used to name my form elements or form fields. So I copy the name and I go back to the JS. And then I write just like that. And sed is our JavaScript API, which makes me able to access this field. And then I can tell this field to show itself. At the same time, I can tell it to hide itself if I like to, and we'll do that soon. but we can just test this basic functionality first. So let's save, no comments, go back, refresh, go down here, click monthly, and boom, we can see it. Okay, but if I check by hour, nothing happens, and I have to go back, so nothing hours. So we need to complete our script. Okay, so what should happen if they choose the hour salary? So I need to go back to the script, and we can actually just go here and select show. So on the same time, we need to hide the other one, right? So I copy that in there. Because we don't want to have them visible at the same time. I'll just save and publish, and I refresh. And I go here. Okay, monthly salary, hour salary. So that was basically what I wanted to show you in this week's code cookie. And this is the JavaScript, so feel free to test it out and do your own. Next time, or next episode, we'll increase the difficulty somewhat, and we add some more dynamic behavior to our form. So thanks for watching.